Honestly,
Yeah.
personality goes a long way. Ha!
You didn't welcome me. So let's get into it. Before we get into all of that, let's start with something fun. What's your most embarrassing dating experience?
How would you think I thought at last?
That's what we do on this channel. Real unfiltered content.
Oh my goodness. Okay, for me, okay, let's see. Me. Why?
I don't have your partner on the show, so
I need to keep my fan girl intact.
no issues, no issues.
I need to keep my fan girl
No
intact.
issues. Don't give us the full gist, but give us the most interesting part of it.
Ah. Okay, I think my most embarrassing situation was okay. First time I didn't know who it was. So like it was a weird encounter. So we started at oh.
But you weren't disrespectful to
No, I
me.
wasn't disrespectful.
That's good. If you were, then
I'm a good girl.
definitely.
I'm a good girl.
Okay, so let's get into it. Have you heard of the concept of alpha male energy? Like there's just some people that
So I'm that shit.
the girls, again,
Excuse me.
no issues, no
But
issues.
then,
But,
yo,
but it's true.
I'm sorry.
There are some guys that instantly attract attention, and there are some others that
The macho man thing. I honestly feel like it's not necessary.
let me explain the concept of alpha male energy.
Yeah.
You know, there are some lousy guys that they have to show their results.
Mhm.
But the real alpha
Yeah.
enters a room, he works like he owns it. And he doesn't have to show his results, he works in silence. That's the kind of alpha.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
That's the time. But in let's say today's world, lines have been blurred. So people think that, oh, we have to focus on that guy to be nice. We end up looking embarrassed. To be honest, people take it for granted.
Solid. So if you had to pick one, what's your personality? And don't just say personality, sound. Okay, so I wasn't using my mic yet, but we're back now. So let's continue. Mona, we go start again. We're starting again. We're starting again. No, calm down.
This is comedy gold.
It's fine, so you can like during
Work in
editing.
progress, yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So looks of personality, and don't just say personality to sound nice.
Honestly,
Yeah,
personality goes a long way.
Yeah.
Because you can meet like a very good looking guy.
yeah,
Let's say what everyone's looking for, six
Yeah,
foot, jacks, maybe whatever.
yeah.
And then you find out that person is not it.
So
definitely,
personality,
yeah, personality.
solid. So they say men are drawn to what they see, while women are drawn to what they hear. Do you believe in that?
Stereotypically, some may say that, yes, but I have met and conversed with some guys,
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, these people actually look for what they want, not just what they see. Because I mean, all that glitters isn't gold.
solid.
You would see a good-looking babe, whatnot, and then you start speaking to her, maybe even the things she says or
Yeah.
the way she speaks about certain topics, and you know that you cannot be this kind of person.
Solid. So before we continue, I want to ask you a question. What's your take on your partner? Like you meet someone for the first time, the person is very cool in person, but on text it is WYD, what are you doing in the morning? K in the afternoon, LOL in the night. So now we have to address it. Is dry texting is a form of wickedness that I want you to address right now. We have to address it.
Hey, I can be a very bad texter sometimes. So I'm not going to put my people on the table and shout them. But I believe that aside from texting, there should be a way, you could communicate with your partner. So if you're bad at text,
Yeah.
calls.
Solid.
If you're a busy person, we can find time to spend time with each other, regardless.
But you also advise people need to work on their texting game, right?
Text them. It's not always an easy. But if you want to do that, why don't you? Be nice.
Real.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. Also. So we're going to be talking about some relationship myths.
Yeah.
Relationship myths. That's what we're going to be talking about next. So is this just wishful thinking? If he wanted to, he would. As bad on the man's part now. If he wanted to, he would.
If he wanted to, and he's capable to,
Yeah.
sure, why not? What's stopping him?
So you agree?
And it should go both ways.
Yeah.
That's
Is the next question. The talking stage now. Is that just a way to avoid commitment? That talking stage. Is that just a way to avoid commitment on both sides?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. I believe if you're getting into something with somebody, you should state what you actually want.
Yeah.
Do you want a relationship? Are we just trying to have fun? Let me
Yeah.
put it that way. So I wouldn't say a talking stage should be an excuse for
Yeah.
not committing in a relationship. You just have to be clear with your terms, really. But some people don't end up doing that, and then it becomes a problem.
Okay, solid. So the next question I want to ask you is something that is common among couples, husband and wife. Is it okay to check your partner's phone, or that just shows insecurity?
Let me drink water first. Mm. Good question. Good question.
I'm cooking.
Good question. Personally, I wouldn't check my partner's phone. I believe that I trust you,
Yeah.
you trust me.
Yeah.
We should be transparent,
Solid.
we should always tell the truth to each other and be open with each other. So I shouldn't find a reason why I should be texting your phone or
Yeah.
even sometimes getting my friends to text you
Yeah.
to see what you would do.
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
Okay, so have you seen a couple? You just looked at them for like 30 seconds and you said, this won't last. Have you ever seen that? You just saw a couple and you knew from your experience that this wouldn't last.
It can't just be from first glance. You would have seen them at different occasions, maybe even listen to their conversations.
Yeah.
Maybe, and you would see that, maybe from the way he talks about maybe women
Yeah.
or something, maybe even snapping my head and be like, no, I can't be this kind of person. So it happens sometimes, yes. And sometimes it's actually true.
Solid. So now you have been teaching us about love and relationship, giving us advice. So now we have to get into your relationship because let's start. So you are currently in a relationship, right?
Yes,
How long have you been in a relationship with?
about 8 months.
Solid. That's cool. So what's your absolute favorite thing about your partner?
Clear communication.
He says his mind, he doesn't hide anything.
Yes, and we're both like that, so it makes things easier. Arguments are smoother. I wouldn't even call them arguments because we don't fight. We say how we feel,
Yeah.
and then we always find a middle ground.
So communication is important in every relationship. You can't just go to bed angry and expect your partner knows you, but your partner cannot read your mind.
Definitely.
Solid. Now let's be real. What's that thing he does that low-key drives you crazy?
Hey, God. I wouldn't say it drives me crazy. Like, it's not a very serious take,
Yeah.
right? Maybe the way he sings sometimes.
The way he what?
Sings.
So he's a bad singer.
He's not a bad singer.
Yeah.
It's cute because he does it. For someone else, I don't know. I feel like that's it for now.
She's protecting him. Okay. So be honest, have you ever had to ignore a red flag? Maybe in this relationship or a previous one because you were deeply in love.
Previous ones, yes.
So give us some just a little.
Wow. Okay. Um, Me today will be very disgusted by this person at first glance because yeah, this person
Yeah.
was a tad bit misogynistic sometimes.
You always wanted to be in control of you in that sense.
Almost, yeah. And I'm a very, I wouldn't say carefree person,
Yeah.
but then I know myself, I know what I want.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I stayed because I hoped things would change. Like I would talk to him about these things, and he'd say, yeah, 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 but then in the end, nothing really happened. So I got up, left, out the door, out the window,
Solid, solid, solid.
out the window.
So if you notice any red flag, do not exactly, you can check, you can buy time and hope things get better. But if it's quite clear that it's not going to get better, this is the person, you might have to change, you might have to leave that relationship. There are so many fishes in the sea, right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So social media and relationships, post your partner proudly or keep things low key. Which do you prefer?
I like a private but not a secret
Yeah.
relationship. I mean, yeah, online I'm taken, but you're not going to like know my business.
Yeah.
You may not know his name, you may not know his face even,
Solid.
but then my relationship is not a secret.
Solid.
So,
Okay. So now we're going to be playing a game. Deal breaker or non-issue. I'll read some statements to you and you tell me whether it's a deal breaker as per a no-no for you
yeah.
or it's alright. They need alone time often.
Mm. I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker because everybody needs space to be.
That's all.
Yeah, everybody needs space to breathe. You may be doing your thing. I also have my thing. As long as we're not ignoring each other, it's totally fine.
Second one. They believe all bills should be split 50-50 no matter what.
Sure, why not? We're a team. It's not. I feel like it's not even argued.
Oh, wait. I'm thinking of this from both sides now.
Yeah.
Let's go both sides now.
Mhm.
If a man thinks that bills should be split 50-50 no matter what,
Yeah,
is that still a non-issue or that's a deal breaker?
it's fine because you're the 50-50 maybe. Okay, let me say a typical marriage, right?
Yeah.
Husband pays rent,
Yeah.
maybe school fees.
Yeah.
I can do childcare,
Yeah.
food sometimes, maybe dates, we can split bills. So I feel like it's still kind of 50-50.
Yeah.
I just take different niches while you do what you can do.
Solid, solid, solid. So if you have a partner that is very active on social media but never posts you, is that a deal breaker or
Very
a
active in
non-issue?
what sense?
As far posts every day, very active, every social media, Snapchat, person posts tricks, everything, but you have never appeared once on any account.
Not even birthdays, anniversaries.
None.
Oh, that's weird. Like you're hiding something. As I said, private but not secrets.
So we have our first deal breaker.
Yeah.
Solid, solid. They think double texting is childish, meaning that if you do not reply any message, they would never send you a second message until you reply back.
I'm a triple, quadruple texter, so I really don't care if it may be concerning a different topic entirely.
Yeah.
You may have seen my message when you're working, but then I have to tell you something important. Why won't I text you?
Solid,
Okay.
solid, solid. Next one. They call you a pet name before you start getting serious. Does that give playboy energy? especially on the guy's side?
If it's a pet name as an inside joke,
Yeah,
fine. That's it's cute. That's normal.
yeah,
Because I would also do the same thing. But then some people, that's something. It depends on your dynamic
yeah.
in the relationship. If you feel like it's too fast for you, then states how you feel.
Solid, solid, solid. Okay, last one. You don't celebrate birthdays or anniversaries. They just feel it's a time to reflect. And it's nothing, it's not religious related or anything. They just feel that birthdays is just another day. Is that a deal breaker or non-issue?
I wouldn't. No, I don't think it's a deal breaker. I would still celebrate you, regardless
Yeah.
of how you feel. I would still try to make you feel special. And if you're the kind that would appreciate
Yeah.
my efforts, fine. If not, that may be a problem.
You're quite accommodating. But I had only one deal breaker.
Well, let's say 1.5. This last one.
Which one?
You know, they shape you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now. So what's the most important thing people need to understand about relationships? Like, what's the key thing?
It's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you're meeting someone, getting to know the person,
Yeah.
understanding the person,
Yeah.
you know, accommodating maybe their ex, whatever, takes you off, whatsoever. So it's okay. You would have your honeymoon phase in the beginning till you guys get on a deeper level. When you're trying to work towards your goal, as you're trying to spend the rest of your life with this person.
Yeah.
You're going to see sides of the person that you hate. But then it's just how you handle things that will make the relationship work.
Okay. Okay, so would you rather be single forever but rich as per you're printing serious money, or broke but in love?
Okay.
You can afford the basic necessities of life, but you can't afford your wants. Only your needs can be catered for. Yeah.
Being single, being lonely, it can mess with the person's psyche.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be rich, have all you want, but then you're not happy.
Yeah.
So please, up with happiness, less stress. Yeah.
So I have one question for you.
Yeah.
For guys and girls that think that relationship is just vibes, basically, like they don't need to be committed to anybody. Is that a lack of self-control, or there's a bigger issue behind that? Could that be family rooted? What drives that?
It could be family rooted. It could be what they've seen at home. Okay, let me give you an example. Some families where, okay, parents, they're still together, but let's be real, they're not together. In some cases, the father does not hide the fact that they're bringing different girls into the house. Some even their children's like age mates. You know, so it could be that, and then also it could be the influence of social media. So everybody seeing that these things our parents would, condemn. Or maybe our moral traditional values. These things that we would condemn. Everything is being glorified on the internet. Especially for our generation. So people would see that and think it's okay. I mean, there's no big deal. You do this and then you go to the next. No consequence. So yeah.
So for everyone watching, I would like to know, what's the biggest red flag you have ignored? Drop it in the comment section and we'll get talking. So now, let me ask you a final question before we go. Your relationship currently right now, you have plans of making it permanent anytime soon? Like with marriage in view? That's the goal. So you have no interest. You do not believe in that principle that many people say. Many people say that dating right now, university days, is just having fun, trying to test things out. You believe in that concept of testing the waters, basically?
For them, it may work, but me, I would rather date for a purpose. If I feel like this could work,
Yeah,
if I see myself having kids with a person, raising
yeah,
kids with a person, starting a family,
Yeah.
something tangible, I'd rather stay there than to be custody.
solid, solid, solid. So, if you want more real conversations like this one, subscribe for more, and maybe we'll have a part two. Maybe I can get my guests on the show for a second part. So, keep growing, keep learning, and keep taking action. I'll see you soon. Make your journey count. This was our own interview was much harder.